See, when I tell una say with waiting they happen inside Niger Republic, say African countries, they are finally breaking loose from the grip of their colonial masters. Most of una know they understand them. Now, he gave video where I go play for una. That video, he explained everything. That video justified my point. But before I play that video for una, he gave what I want to talk. Inside that video, what I want to play for una. Now the Prime Minister of Italy, Giorgia Meloni, waiting that woman cap. If you hear her, you go no say you go pity for Africa. I swear to God, you go pity for Africa. That woman exposed France. You know, say most of our countries in South Africa, now France colonized them. France don't grant these people independence, but are they truly independent? The answer is no, and I go prove them with that video where I go play for una later. Giorgia Meloni will be the Prime Minister of Italy. The kind things where she talk, make I summarize that before I play the video for her, so that when I go understand them. Before you hear from the horse's mouth, let me tell you a tip of the iceberg what she talk. She said, for instance, in the country Burkina Faso, all of us know say Burkina Faso, now military government did there now. Say before now, say France, they print colonial money for these people. Then how does Burkina Faso pay back for France printing colonial money for them? Very simple. 50% of their export goes to France. And when you hear export, what comes to your mind in Burkina Faso? Gold. Children go enter inside mine, dig, go find gold. You understand? The best their government will do because of the bilateral agreement they don't get with France. 50% of their export, gold, goes to France. And Burkina Faso is one of the poorest countries in Africa. They hear me? France, they are laboring for France. Giorgio Meloni will be the Prime Minister of Italy. He can't talk say inside this Niger Republic where all of us now they make noise for. Say France, they hear me? France, they suck their uranium. Uranium now waiting. They suppose use to generate electricity. Part of the usefulness of uranium now to generate electricity. They hear me? France go suck this uranium almost 85 to 90%. Carry and go their own side, use that to generate electricity. Whereas the Niger Republic will get the uranium. They don't get electricity. The last I checked. Now Nigeria, they give Niger Republic lights. Now they give them lights. But they get uranium. Plenty. Now in fact, they should be the capital, the world capital of uranium. They don't get electricity. France go suck everything to their own side. They hear me? Then that Giorgio Meloni will be the Prime Minister of Italy. He still come outside talk say, look, make una hear. Say this France was part of the people that bombarded Libya. Why? Because they get intel say Italy won't get energy concession with Libya, so they enter there. Scatter everything, make people believe say Muammar Gaddafi na evil, na devil, they kill him. Now people are now moving from Africa, from Libya to where? Europe, with the actions of France. People are just moving everywhere around Africa. They are all going out because they believe that their place no good. Where they go find greener pasture, where they go live better life inside Europe. But whereas their place with what they get, they suppose they all right, they okay. 100%. The one will come bust everywhere with this Giorgio Meloni talk. Now say 14 African countries, you know, hear me, get their foreign reserve with the Bank of France. Hey, Jesus. 14 African countries. Inside that video, I go here and they go call all of them. They get their foreign reserve with the bank of where? France. So now France, they control their economy, they control their money. And say, this France, what they talk about, their mentality now say, these people, when they become colonized, say, the infrastructures where they built for them during the time of their colonization, say, they go pay back. Now, why this they are reserved with them? So they are paying back these countries, East African countries that were once under the French colony. They are now paying back the infrastructures that France built for them when they colonized them. And now they use their money now they pay. Their foreign reserve, 14 of them, they with the Bank of France. Kai! When they see that foreign interference, why they talk? And they talk as some people go come my comment section, they tell me say, hey, it's not like that. It's based on bilateral agreement. Which stupid bilateral agreements where they suck people dry? And that is what the Niger Republic is fighting for now. Burkina Faso, they don't set themselves free. Mali, they don't set themselves free. Niger Republic won't set themselves free. ECOWAS and our president say no, we are restoring them back to democracy. Democracy will not work for the way they suck them dry. Make her not talk too much. Fellow Nigerians, fellow Africans, this is an eye-opener. Watch this video to the end. No, watch up to the end though, so you can understand. Watch this video to the end. Then come to the comment section and tell me what you feel about waiting this Prime Minister of Italy, Giorgia Meloni, talk as he take touch this matter. Come, let us dialogue in the comment section. Make una help me watch this video.
Questo è un bambino che lavora in una miniera d'oro in Burkina Faso. Il Burkina Faso è una delle nazioni più povere del mondo. Per il Burkina Faso, che ha l'oro, la Francia stampa moneta coloniale. In cambio pretende che finiscano nelle casse del tesoro francese il 50% di tutto quello che il Burkina Faso esporta. L'oro che questo bambino si infila in un cunicolo per tirare fuori finisce per lo più nelle casse dello Stato francese. Allora la soluzione non è prendere gli africani e spostarli in Europa, la soluzione è liberare l'Africa da certi europei che la sfruttano e consentire a queste persone di vivere di quello che hanno. Emmanuel Macron ci ha definiti vomitevoli, cinici, irresponsabili. E qui la stampa italiana a dire, hai visto che ha detto Macron, che siamo irresponsabili. Vergogna. Irresponsabili Emmanuel Macron sono quelli che hanno bombardato la Libia perché gli dava fastidio che l'Italia avesse un rapporto privilegiato in campo energetico con Gheddafi, esponendoci al caos migrazione nel quale ci troviamo. Cinici Emmanuel Macron sono i francesi che mandano la gendarmerie a rispedire indietro qualunque immigrato tenti di passare il confine a Ventimiglia. Ma soprattutto perché le cose vanno raccontate come si deve, vomitevole è chi... Buono, che lo vuoi tu? Ci hai mai tolto il pathos? Vomitevole è chi, come la Francia, continua a sfruttare l'Africa stampando moneta per 14 nazioni africane sulle quali applica il signoraggio, facendo lavorare bambini nelle miniere, estraendo materie prime come accade in Niger, dove la Francia estrae il 30% dell'uranio che gli serve a far camminare le centrali nucleari e il 90% dei nigerini vive senza elettricità. Non ci venire a fare lezioni, Macron, perché l'Africa scappa da voi e la soluzione non è spostare gli africani in Europa, è liberare l'Africa da certi europei. Non accettiamo lezioni.
France has faced allegations of instituting unjust agreements between itself and African nations. One such policy is the purported imposition of a colonial tax, ostensibly tied to the benefits reaped from colonization. This implies that newly independent nations are required to reimburse the expenses incurred by France for constructing infrastructure during the colonial era. Another policy causing significant disagreement involves the appropriation of national financial reserves. Under this arrangement, African countries are mandated to deposit their financial reserves with the Banque de France. Consequently, France has effectively maintained custody over the financial reserves of 14 African countries since 1961, which include Benin, Burkina Faso, Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, Mali, Niger, Senegal, Togo, Cameroon, the Central African Republic, Chad, Congo-Brazzaville, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon. Notably, in 2019, a proposal emerged from 8 West African countries advocating for the withdrawal of their currency reserves from the French Central Bank. Another substantial point of contention between France and its former colonies revolves around the matter of raw materials and resources. Among these, the Sahel nation stands out as one of the world's significant uranium producers, serving as a major supplier of uranium to the European Union, particularly France. With the crisis intensifying in Niger following the recent coup d'état, there is a growing sense of apprehension within Europe regarding uranium exports from Niger, a prominent uranium producer globally. It is believed 1 in every 3 light bulbs in France is powered by uranium sourced from Niger, yet in Niger, nearly 85% of the population remains without access to electricity. Despite Niger having gained its independence in the 1960s, France continues to wield significant influence within the country, effectively maintaining a quasi-monopoly on accessing its natural resources. Since the discovery of uranium in Niger, a substantial portion of the ore has been exclusively exported to France for over 4 decades through Areva, the French state-owned nuclear power company. Surprisingly, this arrangement has led to uranium mining contributing only around 5% of Niger's national gross domestic product. Considering Niger's vital role in supplying raw materials to France at a notably low expense, it might be expected that France would have shown greater commitment to Niger's development. However, Niger remains entrenched among the most impoverished nations in Africa. The surge of anti-France sentiments is hardly astonishing, given that the ongoing collaboration and engagement with France have failed to yield any favorable outcomes, instead exacerbating the challenges faced by former French colonies.